First what we're gonna do is we're gonna get some peppers done up because I don't want your hands getting too wet. So what you're gonna do for the peppers, have it like this. See where it has the veins right here? You're gonna cut, leaving those veins in because that's where all the seeds and everything are.
Don't just say just cut the bulb. So, for the record, you want to cut the bulb of this thing, or whatever you want to call this fancy thing. Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah, the bulb is cutting
you do that
quite
with
well.
your finger staying out of the way?
We'll see.
Pressure, right? All right, so these are out of the way. Set them over here. Next, tomatoes. What you're gonna do is you're gonna cut it here and then cut it into quarters, and then we're gonna seed it.
Like give it a seat at the table.
Good. All right, so what you can do now, take your spoon, you can take the seeds and scoop them out, just because it's a lot of water in there. And whenever you smoke it, you don't want a bunch of water. Next, each of these are 1 pound. We're gonna break them in about thirds. Hands are good. Just roll them up, set them over there.
Okay, into thirds, gotcha. Oh, that's a half.
All right, so what we've done is we've got about half of chimney of charcoal. We're gonna drop that down, put the grate on. We're gonna put wood directly over it to get it to smoke. Bottom vents, about half closed. Top vents are gonna be about half open. Or they can both be half open, they can both be half closed.
Or
whatever
you
works for you.
want.
Well, if you have them all the way open, then it's gonna be too hot.
The problem with having your own personal Ryan is sometimes he makes you the food slave. Don't forget to spay and neuter your Ryans, by the way. You don't want them running around getting into the trash and stuff, you know, it's a mess.
Salt, pepper, garlic. We're not worried about putting seasoning on the meat, just because whenever we brown it in the pan, we're gonna season it with lots of garlic and onion and all the kind of good stuff there. But these, go and throw some seasoning on it. Handy pan, I love these things. All right, bottom vent half open, top vent half open.
All right, you want to spoon my tomatoes?
Yeah,
or?
you're gonna keep cutting. Yeah, well,
oh, yeah.
Don't cut anymore.
Oh.
Yeah, don't cut anymore. We'll see y'all back in about 45 minutes once he's been on the smoker for a little while. All right. Beautiful. The peppers are starting to lighten up. Now what we're gonna do is pull everything off. We're gonna pull the meat off, have it kind of chill out for a little bit. That's gonna be the first thing that we brown. So, you know it's done and they're nice and smoked whenever the skin just peels off. You don't need to though. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna throw all these in a blender, get them all nice and going. Because instead of ketchup, we're gonna make a ketchup. We've had about a half a chimney of lump charcoal heating up. Grill grate back on. Let everything warm up. We didn't need to really let anything warm up. I just forgot the blender. We're a whiskey channel, not a margarita channel. All right, so that flared up on my hand. Rude. We're doing this aluminum pot, nice and deep. It's not a great idea to use cast iron whenever you're using something with a lot of acid like tomatoes, things like that, just because it gets overly warm, the acid can mess up your cast iron, things like that. So this calls for 4 tablespoons of garlic. Let that sit in the pan until it starts to sizzle. Once it starts to sizzle, give it about 2 minutes, you'll start really smelling it. Then you'll go ahead and put everything in. So this recipe normally calls for 32 ounces of tomato sauce and ketchup and things along those lines. Nah, we're just gonna make something. Blender's plugged in. So what we're gonna do is just throw all of our vegetables that we roasted off into the blender. Garlic's starting to simmer up. Now we put our meat in. I got this as a Christmas gift one year. It's a little hamburger masher. They're great. Now that we got all this together, this can continue to brown down. All the meats can continue to brown. Take our sauce, pureed up tomatoes and peppers that we smoked. Basically like salsa. Same steps. Hey, now that Evan decided to show up, tell me that smells smoky.
That's nice.
To this, we're gonna add 2 tablespoons of mustard. Add the brown sugar yet. Oh, I already browned the garlic, that's right. Tomato paste. This is 24 ounces of tomato paste. We're gonna start off with this kind of light. We're gonna mix it all together, see if it gets the consistency that we want. Because if you get it too thick, you can't take it back. But if you leave a little bit water, you can just add a little bit more as you go. Normal meat rub, just for some spice. Not much spice, just a little bit of spice. And mix everything up.
So I guess childhood.
Once the meat is mostly browned down, you're gonna go ahead and throw all of your sauce in. You're gonna let that simmer. You don't wanna go until the meat is completely brown, because if you do, then your meat's gonna be really dried out and really crumbly and nasty by the time it's all said and done. See if it tastes good. We pull this off to the side, let it simmer for about 10 minutes. Next time you see us, we'll be inside building some sandwiches.
Is this done?
Sure.
Right here. Anything
All right.
we need to do with that?
So this has been simmering for about 10 or 15 minutes. It's tightened up. A lot of the water's boiled off. It's got a nice and thick consistency.
It does look good, doesn't it?
Good. I digest the camera for your height. Bongo. Yeah. Power stance.
Both of you all said you didn't want cheese. I'm the only heathen.
This poor guy, you don't know what he has to put up with behind the scenes.
All right, so
Not even 3 minutes ago, I'm inside winking at his wife, saying, I'm gonna give your husband some grief. So I tasted this. By the way, it's spot on, but I'm like, it's missing something. He's trying to figure it out. It doesn't miss anything.
it is. It's missing chipotles and adobo because I'm cooking for your family that has weak palates.
I'm gonna do your cheese thing.
All right, well, I just want to be one of the cool kids, so I guess I'll do that too.
There you go.
All right, bottoms up.
That doesn't suck.
Hot.
Whoa! That cheese does a new thing with it. Shocking.
And we pay our respect to Sloppy Joe.
From Sioux City, Iowa.
See, I heard a different story.
Only guy with a name more unfortunate than John Crapper.
I heard a different story.
Did you? I'd like to hear it. Is it suitable?
Yeah.
Or is it NSFW?
I mean, it depends on what you do for work, I think.
Okay.
It all started, let me tell you the tale of Joe Tagliani. He was a mobster from, I think 1920s Manhattan.
All right, well, we don't have that kind of time. So, Joe from Sioux City, Iowa, thank you so much.
He got really good at the slop in prison after he failed a mob hit because he didn't clean up the evidence.
Is this what I'm like? Is this what you have to do every time I come over?
Thus earning the nickname Sloppy Joe.
Remember, the best whiskey is your favorite.
Best barbecue is whatever I cook.
Don't forget to share both.
Cheers. Oh,
Do we drink that food?
burn and learn. Because even like this, I've never made it before. Well, I've made sloppy joes from scratch, but never smoked the vegetables and smoked the meat and threw everything together. So.
In Utah, is it a Sloppy Joseph?
Oh, zinger!
I'm recovered, so I'm all right.